What do you ask?
Oh, fuck Abba.
Got your coffee? Got your
Got
draw?
some new coffee, yeah. Coffee in my Dragon Ball Z mug.
Okay.
Actually watching a couple of videos on how to orchestrate a melody.
Yeah.
It's like,
Orchestrating.
yeah, just like basically it's like, I don't know, it's pretty much like very formula, like, I mean, I can, the next time I get on the computer, I'll share it to you. It's like a 12-minute video, like, but it's like how to put what, like, what to do with all the instruments when you like make a melody from like on a piano or whatever.
Okay.
But it's like it's pretty standard stuff. This it's like a way to do it or whatever. Like you could pretty much almost do up a template on like Fruity Loops or uh um Fruity Loops. This is cool. Fruity Loops or Ableton.
Start with the scale. Choose the scale to work in. Most melodies are based on major or minor scales. For example, C major, A minor.
Oh, so I'm building up a library for like sync licensing, I guess. So I just kind of made like a two-part, I guess, melody, and I was just trying to figure out how to make it all orchestrated or whatever.
Okay. And what
So,
did you come up with?
well, I don't know. I just wrote out some notes and shit, and where to put all the. I gotta go play with it a bit. It's a cool melody. I don't know. I got. The melody's been locked in for a bit. I've just been trying to like mix it because I told you I was doing like the minute and a half tracks or whatever.
Hmm.
I got this is the fourth one.
For like film.
Yeah, so the idea is to like get a batch of tracks. I keep moving around, but um, to get like a batch of tracks and submit them as like a group of tracks. And I got these like different places that you're supposed to be able to send tracks to. I was gonna try to send some of my old shit, but I decided that I couldn't do that. So I
Oh,
just took one of my tracks um, that I like finished to a point, and then I'm talking to a guy down in Australia who has a record label, and he's basically gonna. Well, it started that I wanted. He had a picture up on Threads, and I was like, I want to use that for a album cover shot or whatever. And he's like, yeah, no sweat. So I found the song I wanted to use for it, but then I was like, well, maybe I can get a collab out of this somehow. So I was like, this is the track I want your artwork for, but if you want to listen to it and maybe like bring it the rest of the way or add something to it to bring it a bit better or whatever, then give her. And he's like, yeah, I will actually do it. Well, he says he's going to do it, so he's saying he's like a week or so to get time.
cool.
So he has his own small label in Australia. So my goal is to see if we can get him to put it up on his label.
This is so burnt out. Technology's so fucking weird.
Yeah, and then I like message him, and he's like, yeah, I had to go to sleep or whatever. I was like, yeah, well, he's down in Australia. I was like, if we were trying to communicate like by any other means besides the internet, it would take weeks for us to communicate.
Yeah. Or you can call them on the phone.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Well, besides the phone, yeah. Well, I don't know how it's going to work. We'll see. It's like I once published a track. Well, I suppose I can just publish the original.
Yeah, this is correct. You can publish the original, and then
Or
the
maybe do both of them on one release as like a track and a remix. Well, I'm gonna see what he does to it first. We'll see what happens.
for sure.
What's time to go? There was a This Day in History. What's time to go with that?
Oh, I give you that. I give that little rundown this morning already, just before I got intruded by the fucking cock officer.
Why the big old floppy donkey dick just flop up on the screen, did it?
There was a guy jacking off and like
But
shoving.
were you like, oh man, someone's coming on the street?
Yeah.
And then it's like, what the fuck is this?
Basically.
Fuck.
Yeah, I went down
But
to that
this
earlier.
isn't what's that? Like, isn't there like something you can, like a website you can do that kind of thing? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's called, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Ask me small your hair, said Will Manister. Okay.
Well,
Ask me small your hair.
smile your hair.
Mm,
That's fine. Wow.
yeah, I guess some people like that.
I don't even know what that means.
Nobody knows what it means.
Wow.
Well, it's Sunday. Let's dive into the GPT, see what we can come up with. Oh, right.
I really need to have
Something.
more of my head opened up to get more of my head.
Sure. Here's a spooky tale from May 4th, blending folklore with an eerie Newfoundland flavored atmosphere.
This is a complete hogwash, though, is it?
I don't know. I'm waiting for it to load.
Oh, but like his AI story?
The Bell of the Black Rock, a May 4th omen. In the small outport village of Black Rock Cove, nestled in the cliffs off of Newfoundland's coast, the people speak of hushed tones about what they call the fourth toll. According to a local legend, every May 4th at 3:33 a.m., a phantom bell rings 4 times through the fog, low, metallic, and distant, even though the village church bell was melted down in the 1930s. The story goes back to 1849 when a group of miners struck a strange black mineral deep in the cliffs, stoned and glimmered under the moonlight, but turned warm to touch like flesh. The unearthed old iron bell, cracked but intact, buried deep below the rock. That night, 4 of the 6 miners disappeared, never to be seen again. All that remained was the bell, inexplicably placed on the chapel steps the next morning, wet with seawater despite clear skies. Since then, each May 4th local claims to hear 4 chimes just before dawn. The year the bell goes silent it is said, is the year the sea takes somebody. Some say it's the wind in the cliffs, others say it's just a myth to scare off tourists. But old Joseph Pike, who never missed a sunrise in 40 years, insists. I heard it again this morning, just like always. 4 tolls, cold as a coffin lid. Someone's not waking up tomorrow.
Easy there, Mr. Pike. Probably should have your medication and get to bed. Mr. Pike, he never missed a hike in 20 years.
Diddy said he's almost finished at 10:47 a.m.
So I can look at this tire and it's like I'm looking at you.
Basically, what are you looking at
Cool.
me for? What are you looking at me for?
Because it's like,
I'm looking over at the guitar on the wall.
yeah, but just look right, fun. Like, oh, where did I go? Oh, I got too
Oh,
carried away there.
yep,
What, do you got a problem with me or something?
I do. I'm gonna punch you.
This guy right here. Can you believe this guy?
I'm gonna
Where
hit
am I
you.
to? I'm behind you. Am I? Where's my? Oh, I'm right here. Bloop.
What the fuck was
Oh, I
that?
got him again.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
would you like me to
Also,
expand this into a short story or script?
I'm over to the church reeking like fucking weed. Insane.
You're welcome.
No, it's not funny. I'm there with a bunch of old people. My jacket stinks. My hair stinks.
Well then, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you could be a bit more courteous with the fucking weed.
Live on the Mushbag YouTube channel, we got the bitch
Excuse me?
bitching about stuff.
Live on the Mushbag podcast, we have an asshole. You're gonna get on like that? I'm not bitching. I'm telling you, it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. Walk into a church and reek of fucking dope. I don't smoke weed anymore.
No, but you certainly fucking did, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
I did. And you want to know what? It's been a year since I've smoked it. People are allowed to make fucking choices and change. What's so funny about that?
I don't know.
Is it funny because you don't? You don't do any reflection?
You are a huge head now.
And a bit swollen here. And a bit bigger. Inflating.
Okay. Title: The Fourth Toll. Genre: supernatural thriller slash short film. Setting: Black Rock Cove, Newfoundland. Length: 5 to 7 minutes. Interior, old fisherman's house at night. May 3rd. A clock ticks loudly in silence. Joseph Pike, late 60, weathered chain smoker energy, sits in a tattered chair staring at the clock. 3:27 a.m. He lights a cigarette with shaking hands. Joseph voiceover. They never believed me, not really, but it's always there. May 4th, just before the light. Flash cut to exterior cliffside. Night, years ago. 6 miners, early 1800s, dig in the stone. Their pickaxes clank against something. Miner 1. What in God's name is that? They unearth the black iron bell, cracked and steaming. Back to interior old house. The clock hits 3:32. Joseph leans forward. A distant foghorn moans. Exterior Black Rock Cove village night. A town is sleeping. A cold mist creeps through the streets. Interior Joseph house. 3:33. Dong. The sound of a deep metallic bell rings in the distance. Joseph's eyes widen. Dong. He stubs out the cigarette, mutters a prayer. Dong. He stands, looking out the window towards the sea. Dong. Silence. Joseph. Voiceover. It always rings 4 times, no more, no less. Then the sea comes for someone. Exterior town dock dawn. A crowd gathered. A young woman screams as fishermen pull a trap-covered shape from the dory. Joseph stands in the crowd silent. Fisherman to the crowd. It's Robbie McNeil. They found him drifting. No wounds, no struggling, just gone inside. Joseph voiceover. When the bell stops ringing, that's when you worry, 'cause the sea's not done. It's only choosing. Smash cut to black. May 4th. Listen closely. Scary. Spooky.
Not bad.
Too bad AI wrote it.
Not copyrighted.
Copyright the Mushbag podcast. Yeah. So there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boop.
La, 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 pa, 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 pa. I must go in and see what the state of my house is because of the 9-year-old. It's been a few minutes now since I've been in the house.
Copy you.